That's awesome. That's an easy thing. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Watching Sunday's Thanksgiving edition. We are here in beautiful San Francisco having an amazing Thanksgiving celebration with the family. We have an amazing guest tonight.
Who are you? You know who I was. I was in your Star Wars episode 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm Sion. I'm a guy. I do things.
He's a guy. Check out his stuff. He has an awesome podcast about gaming and technology.
Cinema Nerd Gamer on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, and also YouTube for Cinema Nerd Gamer. And
yeah, we'll put his socials in the description below.
And if you hear some background noise in the back, that is my kid. He's still up.
Yeah, definitely forgive us for the audio. We're not in our normal filming situation. We're kind of just improvising as we're going. And right now we're just in the dining room of our Airbnb right now. And
yeah, if we could show you some of the food in the back over here. We just got done eating some of our Thanksgiving meals and we're a little bloated, we're a little full.
We're in the perfect situation to be in front of a camera right now.
I just wanted to put this video out for you guys so that you have an awesome Thanksgiving weekend binge list from us.
Yeah, we have a 3-day weekend now from here to watch some of our favorite shows, and we're gonna give it to them, right?
This list is it's pretty much a list of just random things that I binge watch the most random things, and I like to also binge watch when I'm doing things like playing video games or working out, just things that add background noise, but also something I can invest time in once I'm like, oh wow, this is getting really interesting. So first thing on my list I would say is Justice League Action. I
haven't seen that yet.
It's a really good animated series. It's nowhere near the original Justice League series, but it's good 10-minute episodes. The writing, it's really well done, and for me personally, it's a show that you can watch it as an adult. It still has Kevin Conroy as Batman. It has a lot of the classic voice acting, but then also it's great for kids too. So you don't have to feel like it's not for kids.
Quickly, where can they check that out? I don't know where that is.
Oh, that's Justice League Action. It's
Netflix.
It's on DC's YouTube channel. DC.
Wow.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
on YouTube.
Is that like a short?
You really gotta find that.
Yeah, they're 10-minute episodes.
You really gotta find that. It's not on any network. So if
just go on YouTube and search Justice League Action.
Exactly.
They're around.
Very easy. So one of my favorite shows is The Magicians, and it's already had 2 seasons, and I've only seen the first season. The second season I haven't completed yet because there's only certain episodes that are available on demand. But this is a really underrated show. It's like Harry Potter combined with Charmed. It's a little bit more in the college area of schooling.
It's kind of like a rated R type of thing.
Yeah,
it's almost dark. In that realm. It's very dark.
It's dark, but it's also campy. It's also got levity, so it's a really enjoyable watch.
For sure.
So
I have to catch up to season 2 myself.
I actually would say the same thing. I started season 2 and then I started watching everything else on my list.
Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect time for us to catch up to it too, because it'll be coming to Netflix, obviously, since sci-fi shows come to Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually catch the first season on Netflix, but it's taken a while for season 2 to catch up there. So
we could just wrap this up and just watch season 2 right now.
Yeah, we could. So continuing with the sci-fi theme, one of my shows to binge watch is Van Helsing. This is probably another one of those underrated shows. I'm not too sure of how it does with ratings, but this show is like, Walking Dead with vampires.
Yeah, it's Walking Dead with vampires. I wish that we had covered it because you introduced that to me and I kind of hated it because I was so used to like the production quality of like The Walking Dead or even like Game of Thrones. But once again, you give a show a second chance or you give it a shot, watch it more than a couple of episodes, and there's some magic that happens.
Yeah, it's great. It's got great acting, it's got great drama, it's very gritty, and it just has everything that you love about The Walking Dead but with vampires. And just the lore aspect of a Van Helsing. I'm not going to give away too much, but it's a great show to watch. Add it to your binge list for this weekend.
And this one actually, it's your list. You gave me this one a while back.
My list?
This is Mr. Robot.
Ooh.
Mr. Robot is definitely something worth binging. It's
I kind of fell off after first season. I gotta.
Oh my God! Look, for me, what Mr. Robot does, it's a good mind. It messes with your mind. You don't know exactly what's going on because it's kind of like you're seeing the story told through the eyes and through the mind of someone who is not all put together. So when things actually happen, you have to actually ask yourself, wait, did this actually happen? Is this happening in his head? What's actually going on? And it's such a well done, well made story.
I would agree with you. Yeah, Mr. Robot is mind games, mind twist, mind
Fluffery.
Craziness
Mind
at
fluffery.
its best because I would agree with you. Yeah. It'll throw you for a loop, but you'll get sucked in.
Yeah, and he gave me this, so I'm just saying. He gave it to me 2 years ago. They're in the 3rd season now. It's on HBO?
No, it's on
USA.
USA
On Demand.
Yes.
There.
Watch
I
that.
think they add new episodes to Netflix as they finish the season. Netflix just gets everything after it's kind of done. Netflix is the perfect breeding ground for shows.
It is the
that
binge
are
network.
ready. Yeah, they're ready to binge. Their season has completed. Watch it all.
Here's the next one on my list is Stranger Things. If you have not seen Stranger Things season 2
You're
yet,
living under a rock.
What is Stranger
I mean,
Things?
if you haven't done it yet and you've been thinking about it, you have to go see it. It's nostalgia. If you're ever been a fan of Goonies and all those amazing 80s music, 80s TV shows, 80s movies, you will fall in love with Stranger Things. If you haven't seen season 1, do it. Even better, if you haven't seen season 2, binge watch both seasons right now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it though.
Yeah, probably.
Can I
but if you
add
haven't,
something to
just
it?
do it. Just do it.
To add to that, actually, the Stranger Things mobile app, it's completely free. It's an 8-bit, 16-bit-ish game, and it's really amazing. It has really good 8-bit music, and I know for me personally, I was at work yesterday. It was a little light, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just play this. The next thing I knew, I kind of burned through 2 hours at work, but everyone kind of left, so it didn't matter.
This episode sponsored by the Stranger Things app. My next show is another sci-fi show. This one is called Wynonna Earp. Now, I saw the trailer for this show and I was skeptical. It was so campy. It's like taking a classic mythological folklore hero and giving his name to his great-great-granddaughter. And it's about killing demons, which is not something you traditionally attach to Wyatt Earp and his family, or in general any kind of Wild West type of, well, you have cowboys and aliens, but it's sort of like, it's just fun. I can't explain it. Like, a lot of the CG is super bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
But no, okay, so it's the cast. More or less it's the cast. Melanie Scrofano, Tim Rosen, Doc Holliday, they kind of make this show watchable, and it's on my binge list, and I don't care if these guys disagree or
It's on his binge list, but I would have to say
it's
two thumbs down
it's
on that
fun.
one.
Okay.
I tried to give it like 2 or 3 episodes, and it just didn't happen. Sorry.
There's 2 types of binges. One is the binge that you kind of just stick around and need to know what happens next. And then there's the other binge where you're just like, oh, I need to just mindlessly have fun because I've got a 3-day weekend and I've got nothing else to watch.
There's also the other binge where you're kind of like sitting there and you're just taking it. You're like, why am I even doing this? I'm probably going to lose some friends for this one, but the next one on my list is Once Upon a Time in their 7th season. You like that?
I agree with you. I like that one. I haven't seen the last 2 seasons, obviously, because I have a lot of other shows that, all these there's so much TV going on right now.
So many shows to watch.
So like I've fallen off. I loved Rumpelstiltskin. I loved. I think her name was Emma Swan.
Yes.
I loved that show for like 5 seasons, and I just fell off.
I don't think you're gonna lose any friends by just mentioning it.
Well, look, in 7th season right now, what it has changed. The show is pretty much about like this savior in all the Disney storylines. There's kind of like a hero, and with Once there's a savior, someone who's supposed to like save everyone and, you know, against the forces of good and evil. And seasons 1 through 6 has been like the story of Emma Swan. Season 7 now is about her son, and they've kind of gone through this. It's kind of like the game Fables.
Fable Legends.
No, the Telltale game, Fables. The one with werewolf, the big bad wolf.
Oh, Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among Us. There you go. Sorry. Well, the comics Fables. But anyway, season 7 is more of a little bit darker because it's a different curse that's taken over, and the story behind what's happened to everybody is kind of like changed around because now some people don't know what's going on, and they're exploring kind of like this Disney multiverse. So now same characters you've met before, like Cinderella, are played by different people because this is a different universe within the Disneyverse.
Yes.
So it's gotten interesting, and it's kind of like something I see it's popped up on Hulu, and I'm like, all right, I gotta watch this next episode.
My favorite character, from what I've seen, is Jamie Chung, who plays Mulan.
Oh yeah, she's been great.
I actually like the guy that plays Hook.
He's back in this season.
Hi.
Hey, come over here. No?
Well, come on, you could do some words from our sponsors.
You want to say welcome to Watching Sundays?
The Ham.
Okay. Once Upon a Time is a show that my wife enjoys watching, and sometimes I join her on the couch, and I enjoy it every once in a while.
The Great British Cooking Show is one of the best shows of all time. And just slap the camera.
And the last on my binge list is an anime that you all need to check out if you're a big fan of amazing visuals from Type A. You need to watch Fate Apocrypha. If you are a fan of FateStay Night, what's the first version? Blade Works, Unlimited Blade Works. If you've never checked it out before, you need to start there. But Fate Apocrypha is amazing. You need to watch this anime right now. If you're a fan of Attack on Titan and anything from Type Moon, this would be amazing.
It's definitely on my list. I think I'm the one that actually told you it was on Netflix, and I'm a huge fan of the FateStay Night series, and I haven't gotten to it, so that's definitely going on my list.
FateStay Night, oh my gosh. Anime went away from my life for like a good year or two, and then I started checking out FateStay Night, and I just slowly started climbing back into that world. So, FateStay.
My last one comes from the comic book world. I know that everybody is coming out straight off the heels of Justice League, but we have Marvel with the Punisher. John Bernthal is probably the best Punisher on screen by far. He gives this character some gravitas. He gives him such life that we've never seen before.
The MCU just does it properly. Like, they have the cinematic universe and they have the television universe, and they don't try to mess it all in together and bring them all in.
There's some missteps. I don't want to.
There are some missteps, but like they don't like try to, hey, let's grab this and this and just mash it all together and make jambalaya and make sure that and see if everybody enjoys it. Give us your money, watch our movies.
Well, except for Inhumans, but we're not talking.
Anyway, The Punisher. So first of all, first class acting, the narrative superb. I think what works with this show is that it doesn't have to deal with such a mythology as Daredevil does with the blind martial artist, and then you have the Iron Fist with Kun Lun and being the legendary Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, by the way.
And then Jessica Jones with her powers, and Power Man, Luke Cage, and so this is primarily in the sphere of reality, you know, an embattled Marine, and just like the topics they cover across the entire season is super controversial, and you're gonna enjoy every second of it, and you should definitely binge it this weekend.
Yeah, I started watching the first 2 episodes, and I am like as real as you can get, real gritty, dark shit from Marvel.
And without spoiling anything, John Bernthal just knocks it out of the park. I love it when he goes, whoa! And it just turns complete Punisher.
I thought you were going to say, without spoiling everything, he kills everyone. But all right, I guess that works too.
All right, I think that wraps it up for our binge list, right?
Yeah, and that's it. And I hope everyone over there, if you are in San Francisco, give a shout out in the comment section. But Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And you have an amazing rest of your weekend. We'll see you next time.
Bye.